Today's bento will be the tandoori chicken and potatoes that I made last night. I'm excited to eat this. It's always good to switch it up to potatoes. You feel really full with the same amount of calories as you would with like rice or something. You know, I almost walked out of my door with my baseball bag on and not my go to work bag. Could you imagine how stupid I'd be looking if I showed up with a bat? And I was like, oh, this ain't it. But welcome back to another Monday, start of a new week. It is unfortunately going to be another cold week in the middle of March. Not the middle of March, it's still the beginning of March. What's the date today? Come on, watch. Oh, yeah, the kids always play with my watch and change the settings. It drives me crazy. But it is the 9th, so yeah, you can kind of say it's the middle of March now. It's my hamstring. It's not my hamstring. It's my calf. This hurts really bad. It just comes down that whole leg. I can't. Oh, we at the gym now. We're about to hit these pull-ups. We're about to hit these chest presses with the dumbbells, shoulders, all the good stuff, y'all. There's a new supermarket here. Let's go check that out for snack time. Last Friday, there was a gazillion people here. So let's check it out today. Now let's calm down a bit. Oh, they got like a pizzeria. There's a lot going on in here. I got this giant daikon. It's so cheap. Holy shit. Okay, that was another thing that I'll come back at another time because I actually have to hurry back to work. My manager just messaged me about something. But they have like a cool Costco-ass food court in there. They had like a bake, kind of like chicken bake, but it was Korean beef. And then they had like a hot dog and drink combo for 200 yen. That sounds familiar. What I didn't see was any like protein bars or anything like that. It's a little unfortunate. So we're gonna go back to the drugstore like always. We're just grabbing the usual and heading back. Oh God, there's a long line here. Oh man, still cold. Things never change. It's been cold since November. Positive thing, today I had to train someone at work today, and the past like year and a half, I've had to train quite a few people, and I wasn't happy with the zany, wacky characters they've been sending me. I'm gonna lie, we got some like really awkward people. And I'm awkward. Like, you gotta be really awkward for me to tell you that you awkward. I'm awkward as hell. But today, when I met this dude, we was talking about like things we do, and he was like, yeah, I like retro Pokemon games. My eyes lit up. I said, say less, dog, my man. Let's go, man. And like all in all, he wasn't awkward at all. Didn't do anything weird, say anything weird. I'm just really pleased with that because, oh boy, it's been quite a time trying to find another teacher to work with us that's not like that don't give me the creeps. Like, y'all have no idea how much of a relief that is if I was have to start the next school year, because the next school year starts in a couple of weeks. Actually, in Japan we go from April to the end of March. Like, it's a whole year-round thing, but like the school year is lined up with the fiscal year is what I'm trying to say. But like the way last April started, where we had to work with this just really awkward dude, and it was just like shit. Like, he was falling asleep at work. He was just really socially awkward, just would be rude like without knowing it to people. The kids hated him. It was all bad, and it was really stressing me out every day that he was there. Like it would bring my own morale down. Like fuck, I gotta work with this guy again. But he's gone, and I'm just really happy we found some, because apparently, like it said in stone, this guy's gonna work with us, and I still had to train him. And I'm just happy today went really, really well. Whew. Because when you have to like work pretty closely with somebody who's like super incompetent and just makes you mad, like it just changes your whole day. And like it was the awkwardness was one thing to ruin my day, and just like the incompetence made me upset. But like the last straw was all the how do I say it? The irresponsibility of like dude going to the bathroom for 30 minutes when he's supposed to be watching a class. And so like I come to find a whole class was unattended for 30 minutes. And like God forbid something bad happened. And then falling asleep at work while we're watching kids. And like that was unacceptable, and that led to me filing a complaint, and I cussed this dude out like real bad, like, and I was like cussing him out and roasting him at the same time because I couldn't help myself. It was a long time coming, but I don't have to deal with that anymore. I'm so pleased about that. Like the past few months at work, I've been super busy. And yeah, while it's been busy and stressful, I haven't had to deal with that dude. It's made it so much better. And I'm just really happy they've sent like some better people I can work with now. And then like me and my other coworker who we would vent about this dude. We don't have to do that anymore. It's nice. I have something at home I can eat, but it's not a lot. So I'm actually gonna hop into the supermarket real quick. Jaywalk like a mug. I was just talking about being responsible, and I just crossed the street like that. I'm gonna get me one of these nuggets. Let's look at bread there. We got some bread at home, but it's been ransacked on the good sizes. But they're a good price. It's a little sad. I had one of these smoked chickens, like they're kind of like smoked and then cooked like sous vide in this pack right here from 7-Eleven. 25 grams of protein right there. Yeah, if you're ever at the convenience store, you just need some protein, it's not a bad option. But I had one of these just in my fridge. I didn't end up eating it, so I'm gonna turn it into a salad. And got this with the sticker. It's only 79 yen for this little salad pack. Here's a nice little fun meal. Got me a chicken salad. And something I made in college a lot was French bread pizza. I would just buy a loaf of bread really cheap, put some pizza toppings on it. This one did like sauce, cheese, and a bunch of spinach. That's pretty good. I know quite frequently, the past couple weeks I've been keeping some things a little bit private, and that's okay. But I just want to talk about how I deal with certain stresses that be happening in my life, because I came home, had a little bit of a stressful moment behind the scenes, and just want to talk about how I kind of deal with that and how I try to stay positive through those kind of things. Definitely when I'm going through some things, I definitely deal with it a lot better when the sun's up, you know, like can go work out in the morning, and then while I'm at work, I'm kind of just focused on work and focused on watching all these kids, and then I don't really have to think about like bad things going on behind the scenes. Whereas when I'm at home, I have I'm in my own space by myself, and I have a lot of free time, and that's a lot of free time means a lot of thinking time, and that's when it's kind of a little bit more harder to deal with stresses when I'm here at home at night. So like the only thing I could do is like, oh, I could try to go to sleep, but it's a little bit harder to sleep when you're like freaking out about something. You know what I mean. Obviously, one of the best things you can do in these times is try your best to stick to your healthy lifestyle that you've been trying to do, because it's really easy for us to binge eat when we're stressed. Stress eating is a thing. And yeah, I wanted to do that. So I made some food that's kind of in the middle. Like I had the chicken breast, had the chicken salad, made that little French bread pizza on the side. Not too many calories. I didn't eat just a giant caloric bomb of like deep fried. I didn't deep fry that French bread pizza, you know what I mean? So I kept it fun, but also like somewhat on the healthy side. And of course I'm gonna try to stay hydrated, like get my skin right, get everything right with hydration, baby. And obviously try to do some of your hobbies that aren't stressful. If you have a lot of free time, you can do something like painting. That's what I'd like to do. Haven't had a lot of free time to do that. We'll get to that soon. Obviously, I'm gonna pull out my Game Boy like right before I go to bed, because those are not only those are just video games that I like to play and just get my mind off things, but they're also not stressful at all. You want to be doing something where you feel like you made a win, and playing those easy games like that, I don't have to worry about losing. I can get some wins under my belt. Like, just end my day off with some wins. Obviously, if you're in a situation where you can fix it by just doing something, then obviously go ahead and take that action. But if it's like late at night like this and I actually can't fix the issue I'm having right now, then yeah, best thing I can do is try to get my mind off things and know tomorrow's coming, and it will eventually resolve itself. So yeah, am I stressed out? Absolutely. And that's okay. Man, like I got so much around me to appreciate, to just let one L bring me all the way down. So we're fine, y'all. Well, and just after I said that, I came over here and I caught another L. So I squatted down to set up that humidifier over there. Wanted to turn my humidifier on. And the hamstring that I've been dealing with totally just did something. It don't feel good. Like, it felt like it dislocated. Like, you know how you feel like you dislocate your toe or something, or your toe pops out of place? It felt like that, but on my hamstring. And that didn't feel good at all. Yeah, just totally tightened up. God damn. I don't know what to do about that. Tomorrow's also my deadlift day, so that's not looking really good. And it's really loud outside. Hopefully now. Oh, another thing that happened this morning was what woke me up was a bunch of jackhammers. Like outside, right outside this window, there was jackhammering the sidewalk. I don't know how many times they've been doing that this past year, but forget it. I'm just gonna do something mindless right now. Caught about 10 more Pokemon today. We're at 153 on the national dex. We're gonna complete this Pokédex, buy a Game Boy printer, print that shit out, and that'll be a victory. So yep, this is what I'm gonna do to end the night off. That's gonna do it all for tonight, everybody. Sorry, trying to be really positive here, but yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row where we had a day on like Monday and Tuesday. Not our hottest day. But we'll be fine tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day, 100% sure. That's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.